So Arsenal 4, Tottenham 1. The game was remarkable, not only because of the scoreline, but also because of the story that was told in the game. A tale of a man called Eberechi Eze. If you missed the game, you really missed. But I'll give you a very good recap. Please, before I do, help us and press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or yet to do so. And give us your own comments in the comment section below. Now, let's start from the beginning, because when I saw the starting 11, I was not surprised that Nkapie was the one that started in place of Mosquera, only because Arteta seems to usually rely on the more matured players in games like this. So that was not a surprise. And Nkapie performed very, very well. I'm going to do a rating before the end of the video, but let's talk about the sweet parts of the game. Now, when this game started, you could tell that Eberechi Eze was up for it. You could tell that he really, really wanted the game, because in the second-ish minutes, he had a beautiful pass. He made a beautiful pass over the Spurs defender pass to Declan Rice. Declan Rice also took a fantastic shot, but unfortunately the ball did not land in the back of the net. But that set the tone of the game, because Arsenal dominated possession almost throughout the first half. Right, in the first 30 minutes, what I enjoyed about that game is that even though Arsenal did not create any goal-scoring actions, Arsenal the usual passing from left to right and all of that, but you could see the press. Arsenal did not allow the Spurs players to breathe. Each time they collected the ball, each time that Spurs had the ball, they could even string 2 or 3 passes together before Arsenal players got the ball back and pushed them back into their defensive shape. So it was beautiful to watch that first 30 minutes, and we kept doing that and Arsenal got the breakthrough in the 36th minute with a beautiful pass from Merino to Trossard. The same kind of pass that Eze made to Declan Rice in the second minute is the similar thing that Merino did to Trossard. So you could tell that this was an instruction from the coaching staff. They are saying that this is a weakness or the best way to get in behind the Tottenham defender. So Merino made the same over the Spurs type of pass to Trossard. Trossard, one of our most techy players, brought down the ball with one foot and shot with the second one. Before he took the shot for a millisecond, because I could see the Tottenham defenders closing in. When he took that extra repositioned his body to take the shot, I thought, okay, this guy has lost this chance. But no. Trossard, our technical player, took the shot, and Mickey van der Ven, one of Tottenham's most impressive players this season, cut across, got a deflection, and the ball went into the back of the net. And that's how we scored our first one. Beautiful goal from Trossard, beautiful pass from Merino, beautiful teamwork for that first goal. And once that first goal went in, floodgates open, because we just kept bombarding them. And about 5 minutes later, Eberechi Eze struck. Right? Eberechi Eze struck. If you missed that goal, please go and watch it. Because Rice gets the assist, but it was all about Eze for that goal. Because I thought Eze as well has lost the ball, because there were like 2 Tottenham players in front of him. And no problem, because like I said, Eze was determined to score. It's like he has been waiting for this game all of his life, right? He sat down Bentancur one time, Paulina and he shot. After he sat down Bentancur, he shot. Paulina put out a lazy leg, but that leg got a slight irrelevant deflection, and that was our second goal. Again, if you don't shoot, you don't score. But the passage of play as well as the sequence that got the goal was beautiful to watch. It was a fantastic goal. You cannot take that away from Eberechi Eze. He celebrated like he has been waiting for that goal all of his life. Yes, he has scored against Spurs before. He has done that couple of times for Crystal Palace, but not in an Arsenal shirt. That was the dream team that he always wanted to play for. And I'm sure he wanted to score in the North London derby, and he did. So, first goal for Eze, 2-0. For Arsenal at this particular point in time. So that was good. And then halftime happened. Went into the halftime with a 2-goal lead. Second half came out. I thought, okay, at the start of the second half, I think that the Spurs players, the Spurs manager brought on Xavi Simons, changed their shape, but Arsenal had other plans. About 30 or 40 seconds after the second half started, bang, go. Eze scores again. This time, 3 players in front of him. You had Kudus closing in from behind. You had Romero and Spence in front of him, but he was still able to get a shot away with his weaker foot, and bang! 3-0. Second goal, brace for Eze. So just imagine somebody has been waiting all his life to score one and then got a second one in a space of seconds in the second half. And Arsenal were cruising, we're balling, everybody was happy, and then one of the bad moments of the game happened, right? The other bad moment was Michael Oliver, but today we don't get to complain too much about Oliver because we knew what we were going to expect. But the one of the bad things happened in the sense of my worry for Zubimendi. Zubimendi, yes, when he has time on the ball, is an impeccable player, but he doesn't know how to deal with the press in the Premier League yet because Paulinho and Richarlison closed in on him. They closed in on him and he gave away possession to Richarlison, who lobbed the ball like almost close to the midfield or the middle of the park. He lobbed the ball and went over David Raya. Obviously, David Raya is always outside of his 18-yard box because he's always there to try and kind of clean up and play like an extra center half to get the passes, all of that stuff. So he was able to lob the ball, and that's why it was sad for me because I was expecting and hoping for another back to the clean sheet FC or no shot considered FC, but that goal kind of dampened things. So it was 3-1 at that point in time, but Tottenham had some ascendancy after like 4 or 5 minutes into that, and Arsenal regained domination of the game, domination of the midfield, and we started passing again. Saka was having a fantastic time in the game. Timber was brilliant, Calafiori was brilliant, Rice was brilliant, Merino was brilliant, and a beautiful passage of play happened where Merino passed the ball to Leandro Trossard, who squared the ball to Eze. Eze again, sitting players down. His first goal, he sat down, he sat down Bentancur. The second goal, he sat down, first goal, he sat down Van de Ven. Second goal, he sat down Bentancur. This time, again, he sat down Udogie. He sent Udogie to the shop to go and get some chips or whatever he likes to eat, and then bang, hat-trick. First hat-trick in the North London derby since 1978. Today's game is a story of Eberechi Eze, the man who had a dream, the boy who had a dream, released from his dream club, set goals to try to get back into the team, almost signed for the opposition, Tottenham, and then rang Mikel Arteta to say, please now, what are you guys doing? Don't let me go to Spurs. And then Mikel was like, all right, cool. Because you called me, I really want it. Let's go and get you into the club. And he came back. He came into the club and he scored the first hat-trick in the North London derby since 1978. What a fantastic game. 4-1 to the Arsenal. Tottenham looked ridiculous. They didn't even, it was an Arsenal masterclass. Dominated every element of the game. Thomas Frank, yeah, you'll be hearing some things from the Tottenham side very, very soon. But I'm happy with the result. And another beautiful thing about the result is that, Liverpool, right now we can say they're out of the Tottenham of the title race because they've lost 5 in a row. Pep Guardiola was saying that this is when the season starts. Also lost to a Newcastle team, and people, the Manchester United fans and Chelsea fans and Aston Villa fans, we're all pressing calculator to see if Arsenal drop points, we are going to get this, that. But the weekend did not pan out the way they wanted it to pan out because Arsenal have extended their lead at the top of the table. 7 points above Manchester City, 6 above Chelsea in second. Long may it continue. So before we round up, let's do some quick player ratings. David Raya, I would say all right performance. He didn't have much to do, but the time that he was called upon, he was nowhere to be found. So all right, because we won. So not good, not bad, just all right. Okay. Calafiori, I would say good game. Nkapie, very good game. William Saliba, good game. Jurgen Timber, excellent game. Zubimendi, good game overall. Declan Rice, excellent game. Eberechi is a outstanding hat-trick player of the match. Like you can't dispute it. Bukayo Saka, very good game. Mikel Merino, very good game. Leandro Trossard, excellent. The only sub I'm going to rate, because the others came with like 5 or 4 minutes to go, the only sub I'm going to rate is Noni Madueke. Madueke, I'm going to say very good performance. He could have gotten an assist for Eze as well in the running, but it was not meant to be. So, and the manager, obviously, outstanding game for the manager. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please, while you're scrolling down, press the like button, subscribe if you're new or yet to do so, and check out our other shows. Check out Gunner's Chat Room with myself and Johnny Boy. Come and join us there. It's Gunner's Chat Room. So if you're a Gunner, come and join us and give us some your own thoughts on the game. We'll be previewing the Bayern game. We'll also be talking about the Chelsea game at the weekend as well. So come and join us there. Check out Run of Play podcast and check out Scatayan podcast as well. Until the next time, which will be tomorrow, please take care, people. Stay safe. Enjoy the win. Have a fantastic week. Come on, you Gunners. Peace.
Psst, psst. Oi. Subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.